All set, girl. Let's go. Daisy! Okay, I know I don't need my bee suit. But this is what beekeeping is like in Maine. A little bit on the bit of weather coming in, and just gonna go and check that the girls are okay. Of course, if I fall over out here, I'll die. So, it's a bit of a weather coming in today. This is what beekeeping's like in Maine. And this is why we do all the preparation to keep our hives nice and warm, well insulated. It's one of those days where we've got a blizzard blowing. You can see about 100 yards, wind blowing at about 30-40 miles an hour. Fortunately, I've got a bit of shelter here, the trees behind me. Try and keep some of the snow off the camera. Come on, Daisy. So you don't have to worry about the bees, you have to worry about the beekeepers in this weather. The bees are all cozied up in their hives. They're generating a bit of heat, already melting the snow. The bees are doing just fine where they are right now. We're due to get about 20 inches of snow today, maybe more. That'll be a lot of fun. So if you're beekeeping in Maine, you got to be tough. You got to be ready for all sorts of winter. Yes, I know I don't need my bee suit on right now. You come out in the snow, you think it'd be a funny idea, then you realize just how frickin' cold it is. So for those of you in nice warm climates, this is what beekeeping in Maine is like. It's about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. That's probably minus 10 Fahrenheit centigrade. It's blowing about 30-40 miles an hour. That's a cold day. Don't know if I'll be able to see anything after a bit. I certainly won't be able to feel anything after a bit. But the bees are all great. They're cuddled up in their hives, nice and warm. These hives are going to be buried roughly halfway up the hive by the end of the night tonight. So, send us your pictures. Send us pictures of the snow that you get. How your bees are faring in this bomb cyclone hitting New England right now. I don't know what the camera's going to look like, what the image is going to look like. I keep on having to put my hand in my pocket. It's so cold. So when you get standing out here in the snow, you can't think of what to say. Daisy, come here. The dog thinks I'm absolutely nuts, but she's enjoying it. That's over the electric fence. And here we go. Having a good time. Everybody likes the snow. Except the beekeepers. Actually, that's not true. I'm very grateful for a bit of snow out here. This way the hives get maybe half buried in snow, maybe more if we're lucky. The singles will be buried quite a bit deeper, and that'll make them protected from the wind and the elements and make all that insulation work even better. We're due to get about 20 inches of snow, and that's one reason we typically will use an upper entrance as well as a lower entrance, because it will make it a bit easier for the bees to get out. If this snow stays, melts a little bit, then freezes, we get a hard crust of ice on it, this snow might be here for a couple of months yet. So it's always good to have that extra upper entrance for that safety factor. Yes, an upper entrance means that they're going to lose some heat, and as a result of that, they're going to eat more honey. But I think given the snow that we can get here, it's worth having that upper entrance. Just want to keep an eye on the dog, make sure she doesn't disappear into the snowstorm. Daisy, come on, let's go in. And here she comes. So, getting a bit chilly. Mass is starting to cover her in snow. Oh, my hands are cold. So I think this driveway is going to get plowed in a few shortly, partway through this storm, and probably again tonight, and then again tomorrow morning. If we get 2 feet of snow, we'll be glad of having had that done. One of the things I'm going to have to do is rake the roof, but if the wind keeps as strong as this, I won't have to rake the roof because it's blowing off the roof. Daisy, let's go in here. Come on. Daisy, good girl. Oh, 5 minutes was more than enough for that little joke. Okay, I'm gonna warm up. I'm Peter Cowan, the Bee Whisperer. See you after I've warmed up.